remember that song? I come from a land down under.
Keep singing
Oh, honestly,
Keep
you
singing
know
it.
this song.
Keep singing it.
No, I don't know what the next word. There's plunder, I think, is a word in the next line.
Yes, okay, I do. Who's it by?
Men at Work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called Down Under.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Have a look
Though
at
you
this
think
here.
about music in the 80s now, is approaching 40 years ago. I know.
Stop it.
I know,
Stop
right?
it.
Bonkers. Anyway, listen. This show is about escaping our age.
Yes, please.
And about getting away somewhere, part of the world that, actually, funny enough, even 20, 30 years ago, if we'd have said to you, right, okay, well, we can offer you a holiday, which is nearly 3 weeks, and in that time, you can pretty much see the whole of New Zealand one way or another, and plenty of Australia, and you can do it really, really affordably as well, you know, at a price tag where you don't need to, you know, sell off your mother. Do you know what I mean? And need tens of thousands of pounds at all. You just said, no, Derek, no, that's just for the elite, the lords and lady, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're here to make it happen.
Yes,
we are here to make it happen.
Are all-inclusive Australia and New Zealand, 19 nights all in. This is for February 2023, so it's good to get that forward planning in. Norwegian Spirit is the ship of choice, and it starts with a flight, though, from the UK to Auckland, and then you're basically going to make your way back. You've got a 2-night hotel stay there when you first get to Auckland, which is great. You need to get that body clock the right way round, and it just looks incredible. Like what you were saying, I think this part of the world kind of seemed quite out of reach to kind of do all of it in kind of one go, but also out of reach financially.
Yeah, well,
doesn't it?
You
just
never,
think, no
you never
way.
knew anyone that had been to Australia. And if you knew people that had any connection with New Zealand, they'd moved there.
Yeah.
They weren't holidaying there. You'd never heard of anyone, oh yeah, they've been on holiday to New Zealand.
Yeah.
No, never heard that.
I've got a friend who did that, and she lives there now. When she comes back, there's 4 of them now because they had 2 children. Their return flights alone are £10,000.
Yeah.
When they come back. And that doesn't include a great cruise either. Do you know what I mean?
No.
It's just literally the flights.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's just getting from one place to another.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wowzers.
But enjoy Auckland whilst you are there. You've got 2 nights there, which is brilliant. February is actually quite hot as well, not to be a weather presenter, but highs of 24 and lows of 16.
Oh, lovely.
Norwegian Spirit is going to be there for you to take and just enjoy. And of course, everything is included, which is just amazing, isn't it? When everything's included. Again, just...
Oh yes, your
this
drinks
is ticking lots
plus,
of
plus,
things.
plus,
Plus,
which
plus,
I'll tell you
plus.
later.
Yeah, Derek will give you the details about that, but it's just kind of nice to kind of be ticking boxes throughout all of this. The fact that everything's included, which is nice, one less thing to think about. And Norwegian, going at your own pace, just really chill out, kick back and relax. There's some great venues on board as well, including adults only as well, a retreat if you want to enjoy that. You've got a huge Mandara spa as well. I think that's increased in size recently as well, which is quite nice. So you've got your heated lounges, jacuzzi room and that sort of thing. 7 new bars and lounges that you can see there. You've got Champagne Charlie's bar, looks mega. You just had a little bit of a, had a look at the old Mandara spa then as well. It looks amazing. So you're going to be cruising there on Norwegian Spirit out of Auckland, and then you'll be calling into Taranga, which looks beautiful, just in the Bay of Plenty region. You can go sailing, fishing, bit of dolphin watching. Napier is next up, which is, I was reading, it's the Southern Hemisphere's answer apparently to Miami Beach, especially when it comes to the kind of the Art Deco and the architecture.
Yeah, but look, it's wine country.
And definitely wine country. Just a large glass for me,
glass on the
please.
beach.
Wellington, really famous for its kind of tucked away bars and quirky cafes as well. Courtney Place and Cuba Street, apparently, to get some good food. Christchurch is next up, and just enjoy the kayak safari. I always think of New Zealand as being very outdoorsy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lots of exploring to do, lots of kind of water sports and walking and hiking and that sort of thing. Dunedin is next up. You've got the Eco Sanctuary. And then moving through the Fjordland, of course, you've got your Milford, your Doubtful and your Dusky Sounds. So you've got the likes of the trails and beautiful views from the water. You've got the waterfalls. It looks stunning. Lots of different wildlife as well. Then moving through to Melbourne. Look at that Healesville Sanctuary. Has that got a Joey in his pouch? I can't see.
Probably. You can't always see them, can
No,
you?
you can't. They're kind of tucked away,
They're
hidden.
right in there, aren't they?
How gorgeous would that be? And of course, you know, sign up and do a wine tour. That'd be quite good to book onto one of those. Burnley is next up, Tasmania, and it's a bit of a hidden secret apparently in that part of the world. And then moving through to Eden, and it's apparently one of the best places for whale watching locations, which would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Then moving through to Sydney, you will then come off the ship, and then you've got a 2-night hotel stay.
Yay.
So you've got 2 nights in Auckland at the start of this trip, and then you've got your 2 nights in Sydney at the end of this trip. And this will just be brilliant. You've got Darling Harbour, you've got the smaller circular quay to explore. So if you kind of like the waterside things of life, they're there for you. You've got Sydney Tower, the Skywalk, of course, if you wanted to do. You know what, quite cool. I haven't got the guts to do it. Quite cool to do a bungee jump, because you can do a bungee jump, can't you, there as well, which would be quite cool to say that you've done that.
I'll just watch, thanks.
You just watch from a bar below.
Yeah, there's no way you're ever going to get me to do a bungee jump, I'm afraid.
You've got Paramount Sydney Fish Market as well, which looks great. So great restaurants there, which is fab. Haymarket's Chinatown as well. So again, one of the places where I think you want to make sure you do a little bit of research first, make sure you hit the hot spots. And of course, we do tours as well, because you might want to do one of the tours, so it's up to you. You'll fly back to the UK after that.
Absolute dream holiday, this one, isn't it? Absolute dream holiday. Flying out to Auckland in New Zealand, doing your 2 nights there, doing your fabulous cruise around Australia. You're seeing Tasmania as well. And New Zealand. You're doing the wonderful Fjordland through New Zealand there as well. End your cruise in Sydney, 2 nights stay in Sydney, fly back. You're doing that all. I mean, honestly, you think, how on earth did we get all of that into 19 nights? Because there's a lot of holiday there, let me tell you. It's wonderful. Now, cruise is all inclusive, and of course the cruise is the lion's share of the holiday. So let me show you the price tag first. 2,699. Now that's all your flights, it's the stay in Auckland, it's that amazing cruise, which is really, really cool as well, let me tell you. You're on the cruise for 12 nights there on your holiday, going right the way around New Zealand, a little bit of Tasmania there as well, and you're going to somewhere called Eden. You've got to go there, haven't you? Now, as well as your all-inclusive drinks package, which is open bar ship-wide, you have got your 4 nights of speciality dining. You're not choosing from these as well, by the way, you're getting all of them. So as a couple, you get 4 nights of speciality dining. You get 250 minutes of Wi-Fi, and you get $50 of shore excursion credit per port, which is really, really good. Now, usually before it was the drinks and then you choose one of the other 3. Now you get absolutely everything. You get to take it all, which is amazing. Here's the details.
Gosh, they're
Really,
throwing
really
everything
good.
at it Norwegian,
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
they?
Yeah, well, we always had to make the choice before, didn't we?
Yeah.
We always had to make the choice before.
Yeah, it's this or that.
And
But you can have this and that.
it was easy for me because it was always going to be speciality dining,
Yes.
just for the variety for me. But yeah, so now you don't need to choose. It's good, isn't it? 2,699. And that's all your flights included. By the way, if you've got any questions, all you need to do is pick up the phone and give our team a call, 0800 953 4700. Because if you're thinking, yeah, but what if, and what do I need, and well, you might have 20 questions.
And you know what? I think you probably would have quite a few questions, because you want to make sure that it's the right holiday for you and at the right time. And I'm a little unsure about that. I want to get that clear in my head. Get all your ducks in line. You want to know all the facts and figures first, don't you?
Yeah.
Before. So yeah, call us.
Ring the number.
Yeah.
It's there. It's free, and absolutely it's a no obligation call as well. So we're
Yeah.
not going to take your card number as we pick up the phone. So don't worry about that.
You've called us. You've booked it. We've got your money.
Absolutely, yeah. Not telling you the answer until you give me your credit card number. No, we won't do that.
No, we
promise.
won't. We promise.
Stay right where you are. Plenty more shows on the way and lots of good new offers.
See you soon.